Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Hardcore Cubic Odyssey. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been wondering what's going on because I have not been playing this. So here's the thing: I have been playing it. I just haven't been recording. Is the thing. The reason for that is because they do seem to be rolling out updates kind of back to back. So I want to make sure I'm on the most current part of the game, and a lot of that is also kind of impossible with other things that I'm doing, just because I am currently using the PlayStation to make the Abiotic Factor videos, which I'm in love with that game at the moment. I know a lot of you, well, I don't know about a lot of you. I know a lot of you don't watch it, I'll say that. But, well, I don't know if it's you guys or just maybe the Cubic Odyssey videos are being pushed out to more people, which is definitely a thing because I noticed that all of my like there's a part in YouTube where you can go and you can look at inspiration for your next video, and it's all Cubic Odyssey related. So I think currently YouTube thinks that my channel is strictly Cubic Odyssey, and that's just because of the amount of Cubic Odyssey videos I have done in the past. So that's why it's doing that. So I think it's only pushing it out to people who are into Cubic Odyssey. So the Abiotic Factor videos aren't hitting as hard, but I'm enjoying the game, and there are some people that are coming, and I'm also getting new subscribers with it. So that's why I'm still sticking with it, mainly because of the playability of it, the play factor. I'm really enjoying it. Like it has that Half-Life feel to it. There's crafting in it. It's a survival game. Those are my main things: the crafting and the survival. That is like the hugest things for me in video games that I really enjoy doing in games, is crafting and surviving. Especially a new game, because there's different types of crafts, there's different types of survival aspects to it, there's new creatures. Once you play a game like this with Cubic Odyssey that you played for a while, you kind of get used to, okay, I've seen that creature before. Say, like, I have ADHD, I think. I never got diagnosed with it, but I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. And I get really distracted with new things. So, of course, new things are going to be more attracted to me. Where if I keep seeing the same thing over and over, even if it's just like a different color or they added a horn onto a creature, that's not really that impressive to me. And if I'm looking at an entirely new figure, new graphics, new creature altogether, like it's just more attractive to me, and it draws my attention more. Plus, I don't know like how in depth the game goes, and I don't know what else the game has to offer. Once I figure all that out, I'll probably get bored with the game. I do that with a lot of games, but I'll probably also still go back to it because games like even Minecraft, I go back to. I like survival games. But anyway, this video is just to show the progress that I have been making. So basically, for those of you who don't know, which might be none of you, we're on the Nexus actually. So I created a base here. I'm creating a base here. And I made like little bridges off to the side, but they do have holes in them, which I did that on purpose because if something tries to cross the bridge, I don't want it to actually be able to cross. My current plan is to put turrets on the edges of the bridges, but right now I'm not really being bothered. The only time I really get bothered is when I log back in and there's like a bug in the distance. Not the spider that's over here, not that guy, but there's like the dragonfly looking thing or the bee looking thing. I don't see one right now. Normally they shoot at me from a distance. The spiders don't really shoot, but they do blow up every time you kill them. Last one I fought was actually on this side as well. You can see over there the bridge is covered in darkness. That's because I killed him right there. And it was actually one of these guys right here, the normal looking spider, because when you shoot them, they blow up just like those guys over there. So you shoot it, it blows up, it makes little smaller ones, which actually that one didn't make any smaller ones. But that's what the spiders do. You shoot it, once it dies, it makes smaller ones, you can see there, and then you kill those and they'll split into two, and so on and so forth. But every time they explode, they leave that behind. Like they leave a big old mess of red darkness. You can see there where I killed the big one. It left a whole bunch of red darkness that wasn't there before. So basically the way that I created this base is it was a what are they called? A peninsula off of this over here. And what I did is I literally handcrafted all of this away down there. Oh. How did you get here? Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me. That is not possible. This is the first time zombies have spawned at my base. That's not cool. I mean, it's fine, but that's different. But yeah, that's also why I need to set up what's it called? Turrets to take care of things like that. I thought it was a bug or something shooting at me. You can see down there. You can see down there, like that's probably where pirates died, and it's probably that thing that killed the pirates. I had 2 dragons in the area that I killed, and they have not respawned. So I was hoping that I could like get a spot where the dragons would basically respawn and I could farm them. Under here, you guys notice there's a lip on this thing, right? Oh, hello. You guys notice that there's a lip right here. That's because I was filling all of this in, and I'm still not done yet. Like I said, so basically this was a peninsula. It was connected from over there to here where we're at now. And I dug all of this out. When I did the first light strike, the part that you see there was where the red darkness was. I did do a second light strike after building this platform. I basically figured out where the center of the platform was. I did a light strike on that, and it did clear out a little bit more over there, but I'm not going to dig all that out again. That's fine. I'm not really worried about it. But that's why the platform looks the way it does. And then, of course, I've been doing all of this with the ancient hull blocks, just to kind of go across and everything and create like a bridge. But my thing for this, we had a couple reasons here. So one, I wanted to hopefully find a place where I could get dragons that would at least keep respawning, even if they're not right on top of me, just in the area so I can farm them. It doesn't seem like it's going as planned with the dragons, but I still have hope because stuff spawns all the times. A lot of times I won't get these scorpion guys and I'll get spiders, but as you can see, the scorpions do still spawn in. So I'm thinking that eventually another dragon will spawn in. Like I said, I did have 2 of them. When I first came here, I had one that was literally right on the other side of this mountain right here, which was right in over there. And then the other one was over there, and I killed both of the dragons, but like I said, neither one respawned. The other thing that I want to do on here, if you look at the map here, you can see down in the bottom right, it shows that there are 20, that I found 20 of 29 of the interest things. So here's the thing, if I scan, nothing at all pops up. Like, I mean, yeah, it still has like the meteor, it has like the thing over there, and then it has our ship, and that's it. But as far as interest, even if you're flying around, nothing pops up. However, if you're near a portal, which I'm assuming there's 29 of them because that's what I think the 20 of 29 down there is. If there's a portal near you, it will say there's a point of interest in the area. It doesn't tell you which direction it's in. It doesn't tell you which way to go. Nothing like that. The only way for me to search for it is to use my actual ship, because if I use the speeder that we have, for those of you that don't know, your speeder does take damage when you're on the red darkness. So the minute you drive onto that red darkness, because of how many blocks touch it at once, it just blows up and you're just on your feet again. It doesn't hurt you when it blows up. I mean, it hurts you like because you land on the red darkness, but the explosion doesn't blow up or it doesn't hurt you. So there's that. But I wasn't going to set up anything too eccentric here or anything. I just wanted a safe place to be able to stand. That's why I built this under here. So if anything is shooting at me, I kind of have a little place to fall back to or whatever. No creatures until now with the zombies. No creatures have spawned on this platform that I built. I don't know how those zombies just did. Maybe that was part of the update, which is what we're going to talk about today. There was another update. I have not looked at the patch notes yet, but there are patch notes, which we will go over in just a second. But my overall goal was to do the what's it called? The farming the dragons. But now that I realize the dragons aren't going to respawn, and I mean, it was part of this anyway. What I'd like to do is I want to clear this map. I want to find all 29 of 29 of the spawn points. It also says that there's poor ore here and no glowing ore down in the bottom left. I still want to throw down a glowing ore machine because it does say poor ore, but I've been finding like there's spots where there actually is a lot of amounts of ore. Now I don't always find those, but there is spots where you can find a good chunk. So I'm thinking that maybe it's just like a mystery type thing. And I'm not saying that that's actually going to work, but it's definitely, it's definitely something that I want to try. Hurt me when they blow up. Ugh. All right, we're just going to leave them alone. They can have that. Yeah, see, and there's the pirates. They die on the red darkness stuff. If they can make it over here, usually they'll live. But the thing is, as you can see down there, they still end up dying by the creatures. So they'll end up fighting the creatures. The creatures will fight with them. Eventually, they'll aggro on each other, and one or the other will die. Like, see, you just killed that spider. Now he's running away. This scorpion, I'm surprised is not attacking him, but the little bug is still going after him. I guess he only stunned it, but he's going to die anyway because he's going to walk on the red darkness like an idiot. And oh, he didn't. He stopped. I could finish him off, but look in the lava. Look, no. Oh, well, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? But yeah, I mean, this is just things that I've been noticing while I'm here. If I do jump down there, I do have to come up on the walls over there and then cross over the bridge because my jetpack does not make it all the way up over here. Look at that, he just died and the bug's still alive. Kudos to you, bug. Kudos to you. Oh, got him. Those scorpions do shoot, by the way. They do have ranged attack. As you can see, there are still other bugs and stuff down here that we need to take care of. The bugs do get hurt in the lava as well. The main issue that I have with this setup at the moment is the portal. So this is not just a planet portal. This is, well, yeah, I think one's called the local portal or something. What is this one? That's a travel portal. So this is the planet portal. This is one you can travel between planets. The problem with this is that, I do need to remember where on the map I actually built my base, because it does not show that there's a base here, even though I have a portal. Maybe I need to put some stuff down. I don't know. But it doesn't show that I have a base just yet, which is fine. I'm not complaining about it. However, sorry, I'm getting used to all the other buttons of other games I'm playing. However, I can't spawn back at this portal, so I can use it to leave. And when I spawn back, it actually puts me over here. Usually, this is normally the spot that it puts me in every single time. So basically, what I've been doing is I will make sure that in case I forget where the base is, I will make sure that my ship is over the base and that I don't move it. So I don't even call it in on other planets or anything. So basically, if I wanted to go back to Hillary and I needed something from my base, or say I wanted to go drop off some of this stuff, what I do is I go here. Actually, hold on. Let's go grab a lot of this stuff that the bugs and stuff dropped. Let's come down here. Oh, God. Okay, we're just going to run from them. That's okay. We can outrun them. So I just wanted to pick up all this stuff, because if I'm going to go to the base, may as well drop it off, right? So let's pick up all this stuff real quick. I think there's still that big spider over here. No, but there is a scorpion right there. Be okay. He dead. Luckily, they don't break into smaller ones, but I think there is still stuff chasing us. Oh, no, not doing a spider. They break into the smaller ones. So we go back up here. Give yourself a second to get some jetpack fuel back. Go up here. Get jet fuel back. Jet fuel back. Like I said, pack. And then you go up here. And then, like I said, we don't have a base yet, and maybe that's why the portal's not working. But what you do is you leave the ship there. Do not touch the ship. You go through here. You go back to wherever your home planet is, like so. What the hell? Where am I? Hello? Did they redesign the portals? Did this portal just destroy the entire temple here? It sure the fuck did. That's a lost portal. My base is over there. That's a lost portal. The game just jacked up and I lost everything that was in the chest that I had in the temple. It says it's an ancient portal though. Oh, shit. Well, okay. Well, anyway, it spawns me here, which I've already cleared these in the past. And then every time I spawn here now, they don't hurt. But I guess that didn't save or something, or maybe the update that I just didn't save it. Anyway, so you start here. Like I said, it's over on the left side of the map. Oh, that's a different spot now. No wonder it didn't save. Oh no, did it reset the whole Nexus? Ah, shit balls. Okay, well, we might be screwed here. But anyway, what you do from here, since your ship is already on the Nexus, you can see it there at the top of the compass there, where it's at. So it's over in that direction. We're not going to mess with that guy. So what you do is you teleport to your ship, whatever ship you have here, and it should put you right back above the base you were just at, and then you can literally just drop down on your base. Which my base is now gone. That completely reset. Wow. They fucked me. But yeah, this is what the area looked like before. They fucked me good. So good. My entire build is gone. This is the right area though. I basically cleared out all of this. I did a light strike. Do I have any things on me? I don't have any shards on me. Hold on. We're gonna show you guys the process that I did here. I'm not gonna do it all over again, but I'm gonna show you guys what happened. I think I have at least one shard. Maybe two, but probably just one. Yeah, one left. We'll take just the one. Which, what did I just do with it? I dropped it, didn't I? In the other game, you hold L2 and X, and in here, I think L2 drops the item. It does drop it, so where's it at? Is it on the ship still? Is it above the ship? Glitch through the wall somewhere? Did I just lose it all together? Not up here. Son of a bee, and I don't have it, right? Yeah, because I don't have any light shards. Okay. And I don't see it down here anywhere. Awesome, so we just lost it. I mean, that's my fault because I hit the wrong button, but it's also the game's fault because that wasn't supposed to happen. As far as it just disappeared. Anyway, so I did a light strike on this area right here where we're at. And then I cut off, like I said, the part over there that connects. And then basically I built the area that you guys had just seen. Who knows, maybe I can roll back to one of the previous things. But anyway, yeah, that's why the portals are working the way that they are. And we're back to 0 of 29, meaning I don't know what that means because we still have our protected hearts at the moment. They had to have rolled back on the update or something. Does it still say 4 ore, no glowing ore? Can I scan for anything else? No. Alright, well, that was a whole 5 hours or so that I've wasted in the past. Anyway, let's go back. Oh shit, the portal's not even here anymore, so I can't even use the portal to go back. Let's go back and look at our home planet. I guess this doesn't even matter now because there's nothing here at all anyway. Let's see if I can find a portal, just so you guys can see that it says that there's something in the area. Actually, right there, nearby signal detected. It was at the top of the screen. So that means somewhere in this area there is a portal. Now, I was moving in this direction, so more than likely it's somewhere in this half of the thing here, the way that I'm facing. So if you keep going, now I will say that since it restart, this portal might not even be active, but it's also not counting any that I found any of the portals because we're at 029 again. So it could be one that I've already found. It could be one that reset. See? Sorry guys, had to cough. Again, it just showed that there was a signal nearby. when I was heading in this direction. So there's another one over here as well. If you scan, nothing pops up, but you should be able to find portals that way, or at least head in the correct direction of what you're looking for. But I'm not seeing anything at all. There's another signal detected when I turn this. Actually, there's one right there. Look at that. So we can get rid of this. And my overall thing that I was saying that I never got to finish is I want to try to get rid of all these behemoth guys, these guys, the mini big walkers, if that's what you want to call them. Not because I'm just clearing the portals, but because I want to see if clearing all 29 will let me completely purify the Nexus. All right, something happened down there, but we did not get an extra heart. It's still corrupt, it looks like. Yeah, so I think they screwed this up with the last update that they just did. Oops, did not mean to turn that. Yeah, it still looks blocked even. And of course there are your dragons and everything. Let's see if we can find another one real quick. There's one there. So if I destroy just the one that's blocking it, does it give me a heart? Because the problem is I only had 9 left. All right, so it unblocked it, still no heart. The problem is I only had 9 left. So I think what the game is doing is it's registering these as back. But the problem is that I had already done these, so it's not giving me the heart, if that makes sense. So this one may already be registered that I've already done it, so it's not going to give me a heart when I kill this guy, but it'll still show that it's clearing the portal with a little explosion that it looks like they added in. Oh, maybe I didn't get that one because there's a heart. So the hearts, like I said, they're still working, but it's glitched because the game does not know that I've already done 20 of them. So I have to find the 9. I mean, now I have to find them all over again. We found should be 2 of 29, so I didn't get close enough to that one. That's okay though, because it'll still pop up as a point of interest when I'm flying around it, so I'll just have to get close to it or whatever. But yeah, let's go ahead and leave this area. Let's go back to Hillary and see exactly what damage was done over there, see if anything changed in the base, not just in my in the temple that was there. And while we're heading back over there, I will go ahead and read the patch notes for you guys. So before I do that, once again, just so everyone is aware, if you're new to the channel or anything, I am playing this on PS5. If you cannot tell, I don't play many games on PC, but this is the update for the PS5. This is update 1.0.2.12. For the most part, I do believe they've been doing all the updates at the same time, but I don't want to guarantee that because I have seen them roll out at different times. But anyway, there's no actual like title to it other than the update and the update number. And then it says, we fixed a number of bugs and critical issues in online. Low tier loot will no longer disappear. Blueprints won't request more materials than needed, and you don't have to worry about deadlocks during online sessions anymore. So already I'm a little confused because this does say that it's for online sessions, which I am not playing online. For those of you who don't know, this is an offline mode because we are playing solo. And it looks like they changed the ship here. If I'm not mistaken, this was a planet biter. And it looks like they put the hypersonic in here now. So I wonder if they made it random or if they just changed the ships altogether. That is a hypersonic, right? Yep. It's just a supersonic spark. Maybe that's what I meant. All right, and then we can come over here, repair our ship. The repair cost is still the same. That's great. Set it just because. Go ahead and get out of here. Let's go to Hillary. While we're going to Hillary, let's go ahead and start reading these patch notes. So the first one, of course, these are not numbered if you guys have seen the patch notes previously. The first one says, fix an issue that caused the game to completely freeze during online sessions. So once again, have not been playing online. I know nothing about that, but I do know that we have been freezing at other points in our offline sessions. So Hopefully they fix that too. And I mean, maybe these things just have crossover. I don't know. Fix an issue making low tier spawn loot disappear as it was spawned. Fix an issue causing a blueprint yard to consume extra stacks of materials when filling the needed blocks. Don't know what the hell that means at all. Fix an issue with saved and rewarded all servers vehicles to the clients. Fix the spaceship sliding away from below the player when connected to an online session. Fix an issue, fixed a control issue with the speeders in vehicles when pausing the game with the controls active. Oh, that freaked me out. I was like, where's my base? It's because there's clouds here. I can't see anything. Although my base still isn't popping up. That's not cool. So... Huh. Normally we come right down on the portal, but I'm not even seeing that. I think our base was over in this area, which would put the portal over there. Or no, our base was right here, I think, and the portal was over there. Our base was somewhere in this area. Here, maybe? Why is our ship... Oh, is there a flashlight on our ship? Okay. I don't remember one of those next to our base. I think our base is just gone, guys. I'm also not seeing the temple anywhere. Did it just do a full wipe of my game? A lot of the landscape looks different too, though. Maybe we're just in the wrong area. Alright, let's fly around and see if we can find the temple. If we can find the temple, our base is right near the temple. Anyway, let's see. Got the spaceship sliding, got the control issue. Remove the interaction indicator for online clients with pirate ships. Fix the missing HUD markers of pirate ships for online clients. And the last one is fix an issue causing the FOW and markers of a planet to show up for other planets. All right. Well, I don't know what any of that meant, but okay. There you go. That is your update. I think the portal was, or the temple was here. We built up there. Because there was a thing not far, one of those not far from the temple. And I think we built, like, I think the temple should have been right here somewhere. And I'm pretty sure we built up in this area where this is now. So it looks like they kind of changed the landscape a bit. And I mean, you guys seen that our base was technically still there when we went through the portal. The problem is we don't have that portal anymore. What we can do, but it's probably going to mess up too. Okay, let's try it. We'll do it right at this guy's house over here. At this point, I don't care because we'll probably end up doing another restart all over again. If it keeps messing up anyway. This is also one of the reasons why I have not been playing this as much, because I have been... What's going on here? Oh. Because I have been running into issues like this where the game's not really working correctly, and it's not fun because it deletes my stuff like this, so definitely not a good thing. So if we put that down, can we teleport to a portal? So there's our base. Let's put our base. Oh no, that's where we just put it down. So it's only our base and our ship. So it's not even showing me that there's a temple on this planet, because normally you can teleport to the temples. So somehow the game destroyed the temple that was here. Oh, actually, we could do this. So where did it read me that I dropped in earlier? It doesn't read me at all. I think all of this we just flew through. Man, this sucks. All right, let's go check the 2 big white squares real quick and see if either one of those is a temple. Let's go up above the clouds and make this a little faster here. I lost a lot of materials in that base. That base is gone. A lot of hard work was put into that. This could have been where the temple was. Is that the temple? It's not. It's a lost portal. Is it the lost portal that we found where the temple was? Actually, this planet didn't even have a lost temple or a lost portal. So that's new. And it's active, which means I can go through it and reset it. So let's do that. That didn't work correctly because this is where we spawn in every single time. That should have took us to a lost portal on this side. Now we don't even have a portal here to get back. We can't. I mean, we can teleport to our base, but or to our thing and get out of here, but not how it's supposed to work. Have any of you guys ran into stuff like this? I'll be honest, this is kind of a first for me at this point with how bad this one is. I'm glad that I'm recording though, because this is all captured live as far as why I haven't been playing the game so much, because it's broken. Yeah, there's no portal in this area for me to even close, so coming through that was very odd. So let's go back to here. Put us in a random spot on the planet for ship. The portal here. See if we can get a heart from it. Fly directly over it so that we get the point there. There's the explosion. Did we get a heart? We did not. And we're back at 1 of 29, even though just a second ago we had 2 of 29. So it's probably 0 of 29, and I just now found that one. So the planets are resetting every time I go to them? Is that what's going on? Okay, let's go back to Hillary again. I kind of want to go and look at Bardwell as well, because we had a portal at Bardwell. That was on top of a big tree where we grew in all those trees. So let's go to Hillary first. You know what? Let's go to Bardwell first. See if that even exists anymore. That was on Bardwell 1, where I planted all the trees around that base. So let's go to Bardwell 1. Let's see if the trees are there. Let's see if the portal's there. And it was counting as a base technically, so we'll see if that counts there to where I can just scan for it, or if it's not even going to exist. I don't remember which base it was at though, so we're gonna have to take a guess at which base it was, or which outpost, camp, like city, whatever you want to call them. But it was definitely on planet Bardwell 1. Well, might have been Bardwell 2. I don't know. Either way, we're going to Bardwell. We'll look at 1 and 2. So let's go to 2 first, since we're, or no. You know what? Bardwell 2 is where we made the main base, so it's definitely Bardwell 1. Where is Bardwell 1? Turning the wrong way. That's Bardwell 2. I'm looking at the little arrow which way I'm facing. There's Bardwell 2. So if I keep turning this way, right here somewhere should be Bardwell 3. Bardwell 1. There we go. All right, so let's see if Bardwell 1, if the trees exist and if the portal on the trees exists, or if all of that was reset too. Now you guys remember the trees. This was very early in the series when we did this. So if you've been following the series, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you'll have to go back and watch the entire series because I need views and I don't remember which video was on. So yeah, go back and watch the whole series. That's on you. Should have came sooner. Should have been watching from the beginning. All right. So there's actually a town right below us. So let's go down there. There's a town. I think this is actually where the trees were, which are not here. Because I'm pretty sure we did it at the one where the portal was at because we ran all through here. Oh, I can't even really show you because the thing's not moving. We basically made a circle around the base here, all through there, and we planted a whole bunch of trees, which they are not here. Is the portal active on this planet? Can't even see the portal. There it is. Doesn't look active, so that still looks the same. Let's jump out and let's double check. Portal not active. Can't click on it. Okay. Now, just to be on the safe side and make sure I'm not losing my shit here, let's go check the other town too. But I'm pretty sure it was that one there. Let's go check the other one. Go up here. Over here. Could be somewhere here. There's the other one. I don't think it was at this one, but either way, there's no giant trees around this one either. So no matter what, the trees are gone altogether. All right, so I think we lost everything that was on Hillary. The entire base, all of our supplies, everything. So that is a major issue because we had a lot, I mean a lot of stuff. You guys go back like 2-3 videos. I'm sure I went to the base in one of those videos. You guys can see everything we had that is now just gone. And I apologize if my voice keeps lowering. My throat's getting weird. It's like, it feels like a sore throat, but it's not. And I feel congested, but I'm not. So I don't know. Maybe I'm dying. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. If I'm alive tomorrow, then you guys know. Oh. Go through here. And Hillary is literally the... Well, there was one other place. We didn't actually make a base. We did go back to Malinafi, and we were basically digging out part of the ground because I was going to set something up there. That's where I did like the little testing that I showed you guys, but we never actually built anything. So the only way that we would know about that is if we can actually find that spot again and see if it's reset. But Hillary 4 is where our actual base was. And now I don't have any portals because I left the other portal that... Or no, wait, did I pick it back up? Oh, I did pick it back up. Okay. And all my other planet portals were down on Hillary 4. I had like 4 of them. Let's go here and let's see what is going on. Normally we come in, we turn a little bit that way. Our base is like right there, which is not here. And that landscape doesn't look the same. I mean, you guys seen even when we came through that portal, there was not a lost portal on this planet, and now there is. And that lost portal isn't even going to the correct location when you go through it. Obviously, that's not our base. So, the big white point of interest that we went to over here was the lost portal. This one here. Refresh our memory here. Yeah, this was the lost portal. So let's go check the other big white one. This way. Here. And that is a pirate outpost. which I don't think we had one on this planet. I'm not 100% sure though, because I didn't really do too much adventuring on it. And I think the temple that it's showing on the map over here, I don't think that's an actual temple, but we can look at it. It's either a weapon or one of the temples that are like not a full-fledged temple. Yeah, see, that's one of the temples where you can get like a key and stuff like that. That's not the temple. So I wonder if they just redid the temples altogether. Is there anything? Hillary 4 still says it has a temple. None of my stats changed. Well, not stats, but our levels. I don't remember it showing portals in here, but I don't think I've really paid attention to that. That might be new. I definitely don't think it had portals in here. That right there shows a portal on Bardwell 2. Or not a portal, a temple. Maybe I did say temple. I don't know. There's the one on Hillary 4 again. Intan, Breer. Those two places. Okay. I'm just looking for anything out of the ordinary. We did die the one time, which you guys seen in the video. Well, you didn't see me die, but I pointed it out to you guys. Let's go back over where we were in the middle here. I'm pretty sure we were right by this guy here. Center of the map. I'm pretty sure the temple is close to the center. I want to say it was right over here. Over there. Need to get closer to the landscapes. Not here. See, my thing is, okay, even if it's gone, what happened to the a lost portal that was showing that there was or the one that basically enveloped and engulfed the temple? What happened to that one? Because that would put 2 lost portals on this planet. Now I can't even find that. I would have to go back and rewatch this video while recording in order to figure out where it brought us on the planet, because I didn't look at the map when, I mean, I probably did, but like I don't remember identifying where I was on the map when that happened. I want to say it was right here. The base was right here. Because I mean, I cleared out the entire area. I want to say the base was literally right here, which would put the temple right there. Because I 100% remember clearing this area. I mean, it took me hours to do it, so I definitely remember it. Yeah, this is the area I cleared for sure. The temple was over in that direction. temple is like right in this area here. Right here. But this is where this is now. Doesn't work correctly, even though it's still active. Man, that sucks. Yeah, so if you guys want something that you can do, this is up to you. You don't have to do it, obviously. This is the area where I know I built. If you don't believe me, you can go back and watch other videos. Look at when I'm looking at the map, when I'm in the base. You'll have to find one of the videos that does it and compare it with what I'm looking at right now. So we're at negative 888 and negative 1360. You can see it there on the cursor. If you move the cursor, the numbers change. You can see it right there. So basically 901 area or negative 888, like I said, and then 1347 area. So we were here, and the temple was over in this area, either up over here or down over here, I believe. Hard to tell looking at the map here. Maybe it wasn't over here. Maybe it was over here. I think it was over closer to these guys. I don't know. It was around me though. Actually, that's probably right there where that lost portal is. All right. Well, abundant ore, still glowing silicone here. I mean, there is one other thing we can check. So when you go into space from any planet, it should tell you that there's a lost portal in the area. And since that portal is there and it's active, when we go into space right now, it should tell us lost portal in the system or whatever. Does it say anything about a lost portal? No, nothing at all. But if we left the system and came back, actually, what level is the system? Did they change that? All the planets are 22 to 24, so I think that's still the same. Let's go. Our asteroid field's back. All the pirates are back, which we cleared all the pirates. I think it just marked it as basically a new system all over again, like it reset everything completely. Yeah, we're not. Really? It didn't even jump. And like I said, I could probably revert to an older save, like an auto save or something, but if it's an update they did, I think it's just going to mess that up too. So let's go here, where we can go right back through because there's no space station here. Let's go back to Hillary and let's see if it mentions the lost portal. Because I don't think there's supposed to be a lost portal on Hillary. Say anything about a lost portal. Did they change anything on the capital planet? Let's go check out Cuberon. Cuberon. Is could be Cuberon 1 is where the queen is. Not find. Where the hell is Cuberon 1? On the little mini map up there, it's the one right next to me. It's in this direction somewhere. There it is. We're on one. It is purified still. There's 0 danger there, so let's go look at it and see what happened. If anything changed here. Like all the red darkness is back. Possibly. Maybe. Oh, yeah, there's a walker there. Yeah, reset. Like I never even purified the planet or anything. Although you guys just seen that it said there was 0 red darkness here. And you guys know for a fact that I've already cleared this because that was originally how we were going to end this series. Now, it's still not showing red darkness if you look at it there. Let's check one other thing. I have a theory. We're gonna go back to Bardwell 1. I have a theory about something. I'll tell you when we get there. Actually, I guess I can tell you now because it's gonna take us a minute to get there. So what I'm thinking is the game let us keep everything that we've done other than stuff that was on the planet. So like our ship, where we were, everything that we have on the ship. But as far as anything we had on any of the planets, it reset all of the planets, but it didn't reset the character, if that makes sense. So if that's what happened, then that means when we go back to Bardwell 1, the story would technically restart. Now, I don't mean the story itself, but I do mean the planet part of the story. You guys like, the hell do you mean the planet part of the story? What I'm saying is, we all know where you always start in this game, on Bardwell 1. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to Bardwell 1, and we're going to see if our original crashed speeder is there, and our original crashed micro is there. If so, then that's what happened, is they literally reset all of the planets and the systems, but they didn't reset people's characters. Or I'm not saying they did it on purpose, but that's what happened, is when they did one of the updates, that's what happened, is somehow they reset all of the galaxies and the planets, but they didn't reset people's characters. So let's go see if the micro is there and if the speeder is there. And if so, then do I end the series and restart, or do I give them a couple days to try to fix it? So we know the area. We just need to find it. I believe it's actually right below us. Yeah, it should be right here. This is where the micro should be. It's not there. That's the very first ruins you come across. Down there is where you get your first sand. So the micro should be crashed right there. The speeder might still be there. So actually, I think the micro's up here a bit more. Here, let's get out and take a look. I think the speeder might actually be there. Oh, you know what? The micro is probably not there because we technically still have it in our inventory. No, because we still technically have the speeder in our inventory too. So this is where... This is the first ruins that it has you go to, which nothing... Like, this is all reset. Because I took out all of these blocks when I was using stone. I built, like, stairs, I think, going up there. I blocked off all of these. So all of this is reset. And then our micro should be literally right up the hill, which it's clearly not, but we're going to go look and see if maybe the orange stuff is back. Right here, maybe? Oh, this isn't the crash site. Is that the crash site up there? I want to say it was like right here. But like there's not even a hole here right now. I don't remember ruins up there. They were probably there. I'm not saying they weren't. I'm just saying I don't remember them. Yeah, see, I don't think it was up here in the snow. So they basically patched up the entire hole. I wonder if they restarted how the could be a couple things. They restarted how the story starts, like they redid the intro altogether, or they just made it to where, yeah, see, that's the speeder for sure, and it's in the correct spot. Yep, that's the monster, all right. So the micro's not here and the hole's not here. So what I'm thinking is they're redoing the intro to the game. Now, it could also be that they redid the intro differently for adventure mode than they did for the story mode, and maybe that's why the hole just doesn't exist anymore. Because I promise you guys, it didn't come in the game and just fill it in. That's just dumb. It does that? I think it was right here though. Is there ore down here? Ore right there. Is that the same ore that you would get in story mode? Turn off our flashlight so we can see a little better. It looks like it might be. Like the same layout as what you get in story mode. So right here should be like copper and iron. I think down there should be copper. I think this is coal. I don't remember that big stack over there. Maybe it's not what this is. Let's find out though. That's gold. Is gold tier 1 or tier 2? Gold is tier 2, so I don't think this is right. Oops. That's tin. That's definitely not right. Because there was only like one thing of tin, because tin is tier 3, I think. No, tin is tier 2. So the gold definitely isn't right then. Because tier 2 was down like over there, and it took us forever to break it with a tier 1 thing. So either this isn't the area, or the layout of the materials just aren't the same right there. But I want to say it was like right in this area. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what it looks like. It looks like they just reset all the planets. Maybe here? I don't know why that flashlight keeps coming on during the daylight. No, this is too much here. Aluminum, that's right. I don't think the layout of the ore is correct here. I'm basically trying to recreate the crater that we started in, but this doesn't look right because the coal I don't think was up here with the iron and the silver. It was like down in the wall, and then there was like one thing of tin down there by itself. That tin? No, that's aluminum. No, that's silver. Okay, so I don't think this is it either. I don't know though. I'm sure you guys can tell what the hell I'm talking about though, because our crashed micro was somewhere in this area, and I don't even see the hole for it. So let's try to roll it back. If we mess it up, then we mess it up. All right, that's a current save that just happened. That's a current save. These are all current saves that just happened. These were all auto saves. All right, let's. Actually, it's just the hours that are wrong, because this was saved on the 28th at 9:36, but this was 2 days prior at 1 p.m. and it has the same amount of hours played. So let's try this one and see where this one takes us. I broke the game again. Can't hit start, can't scan, can't do anything. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Close game, reopen. Go down the load again. Yeah, see these ones are showing I was still at the in the Nexus, and the base is correct. Even this one, our normal save. Let's go back to our normal save, see if that works. Okay, so that works though. Okay. And we're at 890, negative 522. So anyway, what I was trying to show you guys originally, I mean, we're probably going to mess it up again because I'm going to do it again. But what I was trying to show you guys originally is when you leave the planet and you come back, it does not port you, like it does not put you at your base here. It puts you way over here, just out in the open, kind of how I showed you guys earlier. But we're going to try to do this again. We're going to go back to Hillary and let's see if the same thing happens again or if it was just maybe a one-time glitch. Wish me luck. Okay, our base is back. Because the temple's here. You can see our base is over there, so that means our portal should be in here. Here's the stuff that I was worried about that we lost. Well, the stuff in the portal anyway. And then if we come to the travel portal, we should be able to teleport over back to our base. Right here. Here's our base. It's not destroyed. Don't know why it happened the last time. And we were at 871 and 1347 or 1344. When I looked at it earlier, I was standing at 888 and 1347. So 888 would have been not that way. It would have been right there. And then 47 right there. So we were standing directly on our base and it wasn't here. And then as for the temple, so it was wrong. It's not to the left here. Oh, it is. It's just up more. Yeah, this is where that lost portal spawned in. That doesn't exist at all. So, as you can see, this is why I'm not playing the game so much. Because of things like that. Like that took me an hour. I mean, granted, we did an entire video for that hour, so I was able to show you guys things. I was able to read you guys the update and everything. But half of that was our base completely disappearing, everything going haywire, and we had lost everything. And if I would have just gave up, that would have been it, because I wouldn't have seen all the stuff again. I would have just deleted the save and we would have been done with it. Luckily, I didn't do that, so we do have our stuff back. But yeah, that's a bit annoying. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. You guys have all the update info. You guys are seeing firsthand, finally. I mean, I'm sure you guys are seeing firsthand because it may be something like this happened to you or something similar, or the game's breaking on your end. But at least you guys see firsthand what I'm going through. Like the stuff that I have to put up with while I'm trying to make videos for you guys, which is why I have not been on this game too much. I'm not giving up on the game. Obviously, they are still working on it because of the update. They still have the roadmap. They haven't changed anything on the roadmap. So I'm looking forward to whatever happens with the game in the future. But I probably am going to cut back on these videos just because of things like this. So what I'm going to do right now, since everything looks correct, I'm going to do another save on top of the one that we had. Should change the picture, should change the hours. It didn't change the hours. It did change the date and time. And it changed the image. I don't know what's going on with the hours. It still says 145 hours and 38 minutes. All right, whatever. If it didn't save, it didn't save. Like I said, I'm a little frustrated at the moment, but that's going to be it for this one. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comments section. If you guys make it to the end of the video, do me a favor, go ahead and put a little smiley face down in the comments section. If this stuff is happening to you, also put that down in the comment section. That way, if a dev comes across this video and he sees it, which I might actually show this video to them anyway, if I can get a hold of them in Discord or something, that way they can see the stuff that's going on with their game. And even if it's only like a one-time thing that I can't recreate, it is still something they can look into. Obviously, it will take them longer to fix because they don't know what happened. I don't even know what happened. But it is something that's happening, clearly. So they can at least investigate it, and if they find anything, they can fix that. But thank you all for joining me, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.